Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Brew, and it's their Monkey IPA, and this one is coming in at 6.4% ABV. Monkey IPA then with a gold cap. Let's get this brown bottle open into a glass and see what we get. Nice smoky opening. And they're from Dorset. Wow. That's a really pleasing pour. Nice kind of sounding IPA pouring out, nice kind of glugs. Beer in the glass is a golden amber clear beer with carbonation rising up the middle. It's a 2-finger slightly off white head, and it just makes you, wow, look at that. It makes you want to dive your nose straight into this. Interesting. This has got for me a mix of American and British hops. It's that classic kind of British, a little bit of earthy British hop, and then that American, maybe a bit of Amarillo in there, Cascade. Ooh, it's a bit of a beast. It's apricotty and fruity and grapefruity. I'm going to dive in. This smells fabulous. Cheers. Ooh. Wow. Bit of a Stone the Crows beer, this one. Yes. First thing I get from this beer, and I want to kind of praise it, because it's probably 94% of the beer, and that's just the water quality. The softness of the water in this beer is fantastic. It's so refreshing. It kind of cleanses your palate. And then you move on to a hoppy, malty balance, really, where you've got them lovely, chewy, malty flavours combined with, it's an American hop that kind of comes through first. And that is of an apricot, bit of mango, grapefruit, little bit of lemon peel, little bit of fleshy orange, and it just all with, and the foundation, and what I'm saying here is the foundation has been laid. As soon as that beer hits your mouth, that lovely refreshing water really is a solid base for this beer to work on, and it just keeps going up. You put your ladder on the concrete, it's not going anywhere. You've tied it to the drain pipe, and up you go. That's the kind of, the only real way to explain this beer. Loads of, it's tangerine in there, mixed with that great water quality, and then a bitterness. I don't really talk bitterness enough anymore. I really should talk bitterness, especially when a beer is as balanced and as flavoursome and as bitter as this, because I really stopped talking about bitterness when I was just getting beers that were just bitter. And that's a really off-putting flavour when it's just bitter. When you've got, and a harsh bitterness as well, but when you've got that really nice, fruity, orangey, blood orange flavours, the apricot, the mango, and then the bitterness ramps up, it's spot on, it's perfect. And that's exactly what this is. Nectarines galore in this beer. This might be a bottle conditioned beer. Yep, it certainly is. I'll show you sediment later on if it is bottle conditioned. It looked that way, but I just want to show you, look at the quality, look at that, rocking the beer around, lovely kind of mesmerizing kind of bubbles. The way them bubbles climb up the side, it gives a look of kind of a thick gloopy beer, but it's not really that. It's very refreshing and it's very malty at the same time. It's a great combination. It's a great beer. This really is. Not really talked about the malts then. They kind of lurk around in the background. I'd say it is more balanced towards it being a big hoppy brew. The malts are there, it's nice and sweet, but this is all about the kind of hop, fantastic hop flavours you get in a beer when you add so many of them. This has got to be 70 IBUs plus. A proper IPA, strong and highly hopped, made by Dorset Beer Anarchists. 6.4% ABV. Maris Otter with a tongue-tingling swirl of English, Slovakian and New World hops. Okay, had a feeling there was English hops here. Now let's show you, if it is a bottle condition, let's show you what will happen when you pour all of that in. The brewer probably doesn't want you to pour that in, but look at the difference. It's made the beer murky. You've still got that lovely carbonation rising up the side, but it's an altogether different looking beer. So, if you like your beers clear, leave the sediment in the bottle, pour carefully. But I just like to show this off, just in case you're watching, you come across the channel by accident, and you want to know the bottle condition, the process involved. It's where the brewery adds a little bit of yeast to each bottle, and it helps create that lovely carbonation in the beer. It's not a forced carbonated beer, it's been done the traditional way. That's the best and quickest way I can describe it. If you want to know more, Google it. Right, final thoughts then on Monkey IPA from the Dorset Beer Company, or Brew. From that funky label to the amazing hop, fruity and then bitterness on the end. That's a classic fantastic, I like to say. That is a really good beer for 6.4% ABV. This beer, I'm going to give this a big mighty 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for me, Real Ale Craft Beer. Go out and try this. Brew Monkey IPA. It's a really good stonking beer. It really is good. There you go. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews and cheers.